Another big story tonight. If you did not vote early, tomorrow is the day. Your chance to help decide who will lead our state and what parties will control the House and Senate in Washington. News Channel 5's Jason Lamb joins us tonight with what you need to know before you head to the polls tomorrow. Jason.
Yeah, the big question is, how long are those lines going to be tomorrow at the polls? Early voting was huge in Tennessee this year. The question is, will that translate to Election Day?
As workers leave for the day in Nashville, many may not know state law requires companies to give their employees up to 3 hours of paid time off to vote tomorrow, as long as you don't have 3 hours before or after your shift while the polls are open. But there's a catch. You needed to request that time off by noon today. But you still may be able to work something out with your employer if you ask. Before you go to vote, don't forget your state or federal issued photo ID. You need it. Depending on the county, polls open at either 7 or 8 a.m. and stay open until 7. And after you get there, if you see long lines and big turnout, what would that mean politically?
If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, particularly in Nashville, that may mean more of a Democratic vote. That's what the Brunison people are hoping for. That and in the other major cities in the state.
But an overall increase statewide, including in rural counties, may favor Republicans, as more of them potentially turn out to vote.
The Kavanaugh situation, perhaps what's going on with the caravan down in Central America that seems to be heading towards the border. Those two things would seem to galvanize Republicans to some degree to come out and vote.
All things to know before letting your voice be heard tomorrow.
Also, this is important. If you go to the polls right before 7 o'clock and you are in line to vote, you should stay there after if the polls hit 7 o'clock and the polls close. As long as you are in line, you can still vote even after 7 o'clock. Here as the tornado sirens start blaring once again under this tornado warning. Live in Nashville tonight, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
All right, thank you, Jason. We're going to get back to the weather in just a moment, but let me tell you this first. Coming up in about 10 minutes, our Election 2018 special, where we will break down the races and talk with the candidates. Make sure to keep it right here on News Channel 5. Let's check in now with Bree.